Hey guys, this is Ishan and you are watching Data Science Devils. In this video, I'm going to teach how to visualize your dataset on a choropleth map. Now, please don't get tense by the name of the choropleth map, as I will clarify it in a moment. But before I want to notify that, I'm going to make a separate playlist named Spatial Data Analysis of COVID-19, and I have divided this project into a number of steps, and I will be uploading each step as a separate video. Not on a daily basis, but whenever I'll get free, I will upload the videos in the new playlist. So, first of all, we need to understand what do you mean by spatial data analysis. So, if you will Google this term spatial data analysis, then they will give many definitions of it, and those definitions will simply overcomplicate its simple meaning. So, it means analyzing your data by keeping location as a main reference. For example, if you have the Amazon dataset, the Amazon profit dataset, and it contains many columns like the profit made, then the product name, the expiry date of the product, and the fourth column, which is the most important one, that is the state name. So, if this data is about India, then I want to analyze profit made by Amazon by keeping states as my main reference. That is, Amazon, I want to know Amazon makes the most number of profit or the most profit from which state, and Amazon makes least profit from which state, and I also want to know Amazon makes from which state Amazon makes the average profit. So here, as we can see, there are two columns that we're dealing with. One is the profit one and one is the state one. Now other columns are important, but here the state column is of prime importance. So whenever in your data analysis project you are giving much importance to a geographical location, or you are analyzing your data set by keeping your geographical location as a main reference point, then that is called as spatial data analysis. As in this playlist and in the coming videos, we are going to build a spatial data analysis project for COVID-19. So we are going to analyze which countries are having the most number of cases, which countries are having the least number of cases, which country is showing the highest recovery rate, and which countries are showing the most number of deaths due to COVID-19. So here again, country, which is a geographical location. So that is also spatial data analysis. So spatial data analysis means analyzing your data by keeping location as a reference. Now, what is the meaning of choropleth map? Now, choropleth maps are also very simple to understand. They are similar to a normal geographical map, which you have seen in the geography textbooks in your schools. But now there are many differences between them. Though they are similar, there are differences between them. But the main difference between a choropleth map and a normal map is that choropleth maps contain a single color. For example, yellow. I am taking yellow as an example, which distinguish each location's data with the density of that color. For example, if I am plotting corona cases on a map, on a world map, so those countries where the number of COVID cases are much higher, so the density, the color density of those countries will be yellowish because I have taken the single color as yellow, so they will be yellowish in color. But as my number of COVID cases will decrease, so for those countries, the color will be the color's density will decrease, so it will be little bit orangish. And for those countries where COVID cases are neither high neither low but in the middle, so there also the color density will decrease to pink. And for those countries where there is negligible COVID-19 or corona cases, the density of those countries will also, not of those countries, but the color of those countries will decrease and it will become violet in color. So the main point that I want to say, those countries, when I'm taking my color as yellow. So those countries where corona cases are more on my map, they will be displayed as yellow in color as it is having the highest density. And those countries where corona cases are less, it will have less density, so it will not look yellow, it will look violet. Okay, so now let's implement it. Now, before implementing any data analysis project, the first step is to import the required library. So I'm importing pandas library for reading the dataset, then plotly.express library for visualizing the choropleth map. Now I need to read the dataset, which is a CSV file that I've stored in the same folder, and I've stored it by name corona.csv. It's pd.read underscore csv, and whenever you don't remember the name of a function, you can simply hit tab button for suggestions and it will give you suggestions. So it is read underscore csv. Then hit shift enter. Okay, so we have successfully read the dataset. Now I want to display the first 5 rows of my data. So I will use df.head. Then I will display the ending 5 rows. So df.tail. Now is the most important part, that is visualizing the choropleth map. So for visualizing the choropleth map, first of all we have to make a new object, and I am naming that object as figure. Px dot, that is a library that we have imported. Px dot choropleth. Now hit shift and tab together. Then you will get suggestions for the parameters. So the first parameter is the data frame, that is the data set you are using. Then which locations you are considering. So we are considering country, then location mode, then the color, that is the most important feature of a choropleth map. And then animation frame. Now animation frame, what animation frame does, it makes your maps interactive. Now when I will generate the map, not me, but when this icon will generate the map, then I will explain the power of this animation underscore frame. Okay, so now write the code. Df, that is our data frame or data set. Then locations, and here we are passing the country as my location. Then location mode, and it is also, as it is country, so I will write here country names. You also have to write country names in order to see the result. Then the color parameter is confirmed. So those countries where number of confirmed cases will be high, the density of the color of those countries will be displayed more. So they will be displayed more yellowish in color relative to its neighboring countries. And then animation frame I am passing as date. Now what it will do, and it will add a horizontal bar down and the dates. So when you will like play with that bar, you will see the number of COVID cases increasing, and it looks awesome. Okay. Now there is also one more method called as update underscore layout. What it does, it is used to like update your map if you have forgotten to add anything here. So let's add a title to our map, and I'm adding the title choropleth map for corona cases worldwide. That's my title. You can add any title of your own choice. And as black is my favorite color, so I will I want the template of this choropleth map to be dark. So for that there is a parameter named template. So I will pass it, and then its value I will pass plotly underscore dark. Now what this will do, it will make your choropleth map visualization template dark in color, and believe me, it looks awesome. Okay, now I want to display this. So to display this, you have to write figure.show. Now as a name defines, it will simply show the choropleth map that you have drawn. Now hit shift enter. It will take some time. Okay, so it's done. Now as I've already said, this animation parameter adds more fun to this. Now we look at India. So the confirmed COVID cases for India is 0 at the start. But as I will move this, as I'm moving it, you are seeing that India is becoming more yellowish in color, and at the end, India is like full yellow in color, and the confirmed cases for India are around 7.3 million. Okay, bring it back. If you don't want to scroll it and you want to say it automatically, then you can simply click on this play button, and then you will see the density of the color changing by itself, and this color bar is also changing. The minimum number of corona cases are same, that is 0, but the maximum and the in between number of cases are changing. So for this date, the maximum case is this 80,000, and then it will change. Okay, you can stop it. Then if you want to zoom to a particular location, you can zoom. If you want to zoom to India, so bring it to the last date. So again, the date is 2020 10/15. Okay, that is 15th of October, and the COVID cases are 7.30. Okay, now if you want to resize to the like a previous map, then you can simply reset it by clicking this. Okay, so this was all about today's video. In today's video, we have learned many new things. The first thing was what is spatial data analysis and what are choropleth maps. Then we also plotted the choropleth map. We added an interactive animation to it. Then we have like seen it automatically, like it was playing on its own by clicking on this button. Then we learned how to zoom in, how to zoom out, and then how to reset. Okay, so that's all about today. If you want to see more such videos and more such playlists, more such data science projects, please subscribe to this channel. Believe me, I will bring many such interesting projects in the coming weeks for you guys. And if you have learned anything new from this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment which part of the video you like the most, and if you're having any doubt, feel free to comment below. Okay, so goodbye and have a nice day.